to get you set for the 9th all-time meeting between Gannon and McKendree. Gannon leads the series 7-1. Most recent meeting was November 10th, 2019. Gannon defeated the Bearcats 15-14 in overtime to capture the 2019 Mid-Atlantic Water Polo Conference West title. Here's the opening sprint, controlled by the Bearcats. 30-second shot clock per possession. Bearcats going right to left and white and will be doing so all game. Now we'll take it from the point. Now at the 2 position. That's Nico Rodriguez. Hollow makes the save. Jacob Hollow. Don't want to mess with him, the sophomore. We'll make sure that everything he gets matters. The first offensive sequence now for the Golden Knights. An ordinary foul. And we have our first power play opportunity. It'll be taken by Gannon. Ori Scanlon is in net for McKendree in the 24-6 win over W&J earlier. Scanlon played the first half, gave way to Jimmy Cronin in the second half. And Gannon will strike first. That's number 8, Robert Bolmansky, the junior. And it is now Gannon in dark 1, McKendree in white 0. Could be a lot of goals. Each of the previous 3 meetings between the 2 squads involved each program depositing double digits on each other. So this should be interesting to watch throughout. Set for the hole, and beats Hollow to it! Matthew Haygood does what needs to be done. It is now 1-1. McKendree gets the equalizer. Haygood, first team all MAWPC-West in 2019. Also a Division II Association of College Water Polo Coaches All-America first team player in 2019. Set up. And a 5-meter free throw will be issued. I'm not sure if both hands were touched for the McKendree defender, or will it not be a 5-meter? It will be. And Ori Scanlon will try to defend. Gannon looks to regain the edge in the early moments of the opening period. Skip shot. And a boom. Vladimir Mikic, the sophomore. It's 2-1. Gannon on the successful penalty throw. Also be on the lookout for Anthony Squiglia, number 9, who had been named Mid-Atlantic West Player of the Week last week for Gannon. Now McKendree back on attack. McKendree has scored double figures now in 21 consecutive games. Entering this one. It's been a while since Gannon had been held to 9 or fewer goals in back-to-back games. Last game Gannon played defeated Mercyhurst 9-6 last weekend. Picked off in the field by the Bearcats. McKendree started out as a club program in 2016, became varsity in 2017 for men. So this is the first true senior class for McKendree. And this is the 4th year of varsity. And Hollow is able to collect a loose change and dump it off quick. Gannon gains the ordinary foul from the point. Dribble. Fakes now to the 4. Back to the point. Dumps it off to the left flat. 5 on the shot clock. Fakes, and wow, don't get near him. How about Seth Johnson? Who would want to get near him? That's a dangerous one. You do not want to face that shot. That's brilliant. It's Gannon in dark 3, McKendree in white 1. 5 or so minutes to go in the first quarter. Plenty of splashing, but nothing doing for the Bearcats of Lebanon, Illinois. Gannon last year was 18-4, 6-0, and 8-0 in the conference, 6-0 in the regular season. In 2018, won its first 19 games of the season. The only loss had been in McKendree, 12-9 in the 2018 MAWPC-West semis. And the Gannon show continues. A second goal for Bulmansky, number 8 in dark. Make it 4-1 and a 3-0 Golden Knight run. 28 consecutive regular season division wins for Gannon. Haven't lost a regular season division contest since October 9th, 2015. 12-11 decision at Mercyhurst. Now, each of the previous 3 meetings in this series have been decided by 4 or fewer goals. So McKendree just can't go away quite yet. And that's an example. Second goal of the game for Haygood, Matthew Haygood. And McKendree is back within 2. McKendree really needs Haygood to continue the offensive surge. Gannon hasn't lost a regular season conference game in each of the previous 4 seasons. Trying to continue that trend tonight. But McKendree pulls it back. Will dribble right to left now on white. Trying to gain numbers. Dances ahead, passes back. Back inside and beats Hollow. That's Jackson Spencer getting on the sheet. 2-0 McKendree run. The Bearcats are within 1, 4-3 Gannon. Shane Unger. Not sure if he's getting nervous quite yet on the sidelines for Gannon. But if McKendree able to get a stop and underscore, he might call timeout. Ordinary foul from McKendree. There's Anthony Squiglia. Might remember Thomas Squiglia as well a couple years ago. That is after the fact. No goal. Goal is not good for Dylan Schmitzero, who has at least 8 tallies on the season, 19 on the shot clock. You can see on the sideline near the shot clock, Shane Unger holding a water polo ball in his left arm, tucked in. That was Nico Rodriguez momentarily. 4 seconds on the shot clock. They'll take it, and Hollow will deny. Pick up Hollow now with the outlet. Gannon on the attack. Skip shot. Scanlon made the save, but there's a reset. Lost the handle. Didn't go too far. McKendree, I believe, will go down a player for a second time. Any player who gets free ejections will be disqualified from the rest of the game. Now from the 5, inside 2 meters. Well, maybe should have pulled the trigger there. And it's even strength now. Blocked by Scanlon. Shot clock does reset since it hit the crossbar. And Gannon with Scaglia able to get back on the board. It's Anthony Scaglia's first. The reigning MAWPC-West Player of the Week. And it's now Golden Knights in dark 5. Bearcats in white 3. It's been a crazy season. First of all, we usually play men's water polo in the fall. It's been postponed for winter. A lot of games had to get changed, canceled, postponed, moved. But glad that we're here right now. Because we have a tight one here in Morgantown. That's going to be foul called on the Golden Knights, and McKendree will be on its first power play. This is where getting one in could really be important. That's off the crossbar. Shot clock resets. Still on the man advantage. Trying to go with the pounce. Hit the end line. Jacob Polo will have the goal throw. Close to a foul. Close to an exclusion. Now there'll be an exclusion, I believe, for a delay of game. So third power play here for Gannon. Trying to get up by 3. Try again, out of play. Goal throw for Scanlon. Corey Scanlon. Now at the outlet, 22 on the shot clock. The way this game's going, we could be looking at a preview of the MAWPC-West Championship game in a couple weekends. And who knows? These teams could even play in March against each other at the MAWPC Championship Tournament at the Naval Academy, pending the circumstances. All depends on results. Batted in the air. Out of play. Onto the end line. 2 meter for Gannon. Scanlon. Second team all conference in 2019. Which was last season. Time winding down here in the first. And that will do it here for our opening period of play. Good one brewing at Mylan Park. It is Gannon and the Dark Caps 5. And the McKendree Bearcats in the white 3. Follow CWPA Varsity on Twitter at CWPA Water Polo. You can get more information on the game, schedules, streaming information, and more. That's at CWPA Water Polo. The Twitter account focused on Collegiate Water Polo Association Varsity Water Polo. We're entering the second quarter of play. It's Gannon in dark 5, McKendree in white 3. Gannon not pulling away quite yet. Looks like each time Gannon trying to seize on a free goal advantage, McKendree had other ideas. Gannon had the first goal of the game. McKendree got even. Gannon then got a couple more before McKendree found the board again. It's Gannon and dark going left to right. McKendree and white, right to left. Time to go 6 on 6 yet again. McKendree really needed that. Need to gain any momentum that's possible. Dribble aside. Take a dry pass at the half distance area. Now from the point, faking to the driver position. Well executed. Andrew Serrano with his first marker of the contest. And there's Gannon in dark 5, McKendree in white 4. And McKendree has come prepared for this brutal test. Maybe the motion. There is an opening though. Lost the handle. Had some butterfingers. Gotta watch out, Seth Johnson. He had his hand up. Why wasn't there a foul? Well, what a doinker! Third goal of the game for Matthew Haygood. And we are knotted up at 5 goals apiece, thanks to this 2-0 McKendree run, close to a minute into the second period. Shane Unger has not used a timeout yet on the bench for Gannon. Right now, sloppy play for the Golden Knights. Winners of 28 straight regular season conference games. Where is Scanlon able to bat that where needed to? Thanks to the post. Preliminary foul. Haygood. Kick it out. 15 on the shot clock. Now 10 on the shot clock. And Hallow concedes. First goal. First lead of the game for McKendree. That's the second goal of the game for number 12, Jackson Spencer. It's a 3-0 run for the Bearcats. McKendree has not defeated Gannon in a regular season matchup. Again, the Golden Knights have won 7 of 8 meetings in series history. Now the play. We'll throw for Scanlon. 3 in the first, 3 in the second for McKendree. 5 in the first, 0 so far in the second for the Gannon Golden Knights. And now McKendree is in a better position now on the power play. Timeout might be called if there's a goal here. Unger is sitting down right now. He's trying to stay calm. Turnover from McKendree. This is a Gannon team that usually scores double figures just about every game. In 2019, had only 3 games with 20 or more scores. We'll take it near the half-distance area, trying to approach 6 meters. Inside, trying to bat it home. Polo won't have it. Now 5 or so minutes left in the second, maybe less. 1 goal lead for McKendree in the Whitecaps. That does not cross. There was a wide opening. Right now, the heavens being kind, the water polo heavens being kind to McKendree. Fires touched with both hands out of play by Hollow. Be a 2-meter. And that was quick. Set for the hole. Blocked down in the field by the Golden Knights. Gannon possession. Gannon lost 2 of its final 3 games last season. 16-11 to Fordham, 17-13 to Johns Hopkins, but ended the MAWPC Championship Tournament with a 15-9 victory over LaSalle. And right now, this second quarter is nightmarish for Gannon. Yes, no 3-goal lead. 2 or 3-goal lead is safe for Gannon against McKendree. Set up near the driver position, now 10 seconds on the clock. But the whole guard snatches it. McKendree has 2 games scheduled tomorrow, which is Valentine's Day. Gannon right now is probably relieved that this is the only game in the weekend. And I think Shane Unger calls timeout. 3:34 to go in the first half. 6-5, McKendree in white. Out of the timeout, called by Shane Unger and Gannon. Under 3:40 to go in the first half. McKendree has scored 3 unanswered. All in this second quarter. Spencer, Andrew Serrano, Matthew Haygood on the board this second quarter for the Bearcats. Out of the timeout, this is a must-do of a situation for Gannon. Winner foul called on the Bearcats. And that is some stifling pressure. Blocked in the field. Gotta be careful you don't use both hands, otherwise there would be a 5-meter penalty assessed. Now it's McKendree going right to left and white. Egg beater motion. And sailed it really wide. Jacob Polo will have it. Now McKendree is in the defense. Anthony Scaglia with just 1 goal, the reigning conference player of the week. And to shut a player like him down means you're in business. McKendree will spin off the crossbar. Polo, as a freshman, 225 saves. Not sure if we'll have as many this season due to the limited schedule. Under 10 on the shot clock, and that is sailed right. Gannon has scored in every quarter this season in games that have counted. But under 3 minutes to go in the second, yet to put one on the board this quarter. 13 on the shot clock, nearly picked off. Reset. Now from the point. Oh wow, off the noggin and past Hollow. That's a goal for number 9. Michael Rojas. Unconventional score, but Colin Wishley and company will take it. McKendree find a way to beat Gannon. Be the first time the Bearcats would defeat the Golden Knights in a regular season contest, but also McKendree have to feel really good about itself, but Gannon gets back on the board in the meantime. Robert Bomanski, his 3rd score, and only the first goal of the second quarter for Gannon, getting outscored 4-1 this second frame. It's 7-6 McKendree in white over Gannon toward the latter stages of quarter number 2. Ordinary foul. Will fire. Bullseye. Haygood. That might be his fourth for the game. Matthew Haygood gets the high fives. Job well done. Back to a 2-goal lead for McKendree. McKendree 2 goals away from a 22nd straight 10-goal offensive output. And now back on the attack. It's Ethan Hamp, who entered with 8 goals in the season. He's been silent. Shot clock under 10. Repressure skipped. Back in play. Out of play. Looks like a 2-meter from the far side by Gannon. Boy, Scanlon, that's a scary play. Scary sequence. Partial tip. Showing. It's a clean pick by Nico Rodriguez. Time running short here. Set up. McKendree. There's an opening if they can get the ball. Opportunity. Perhaps, yep. McKendree will be on the 6-on-5. Or will there? Will be thrown back into play. Out of play. In the ring of Colleen Wishley called timeout. You only get 1 30-second timeout per game. What is to set up the play? And the difference between 2 or 3 goals could be devastating for the team trailing. The shot clock is unplugged. And that is out of play. Goal throw for Hollow. And McKendree will enter halftime in the lead. Down 5-3 entering the second quarter. A 5-1 scoring run since. And that will go out of play. And that is how the second quarter comes to an end. It is now halftime here in West Virginia. McKendree in white has a 2-goal lead over the defending MAWPC-West champion Gannon Golden Knights, and we'll see if this continues. Third quarter about to be underway here in MAWPC-West men's varsity action on this February 13th, 2021. McKendree in white leads this one 8-6. Matthew Haygood believed to have 4 of those 8 goals to lead the Bearcats. It's got Samuel Davis here on CWPATV.com. Our third and final game of the day, and we are streaming here from Mylan Park. It's our 4th game we're streaming in the season. Last night we streamed MAWPC East Northern Section action, Fordham defeating Iona 17-11. Ordinary foul called. Skip shot. Out of play. Goal throw for Jacob Polo. Nate Winkler is the backup goalkeeper 1A for Gannon, but the Golden Knights do not necessarily have to go to him at this point. Gannon down by 2, which seems like a lot at this point, the way that McKendree played in the second quarter. Set for the hole. Ori Scanlon is still in the game. In the 24-6 win earlier today over Washington and Jefferson, Scanlon played the first half, then gave way to Jimmy Croden in the second half. That was because there was a 14-2 halftime lead over the Presidents. McKendree regains control. Rodriguez. Out to Josh Carlson. Carlson Fakes, fires. Goal throw for Hollow. A minute into the third. Gannon now with the rock going left to right. Wet pass at the half distance area. And this is uncharacteristic right now for Gannon to be struggling like this. 5-3 after the first quarter. We're thinking, okay, usual Gannon self. Not the case right now. Just 1 second quarter goal. That time able to confiscate it with a ricochet. Well, unfortunately, a sophomore. And in the circumstances, a couple more years, even sharpen his game and really be fine. Now on the far side, taken aback by McKendree, going right to left. Carlson. Whistles are silent. No complaints from the Bearcat bench. Ordinary foul called against McKendree. Gannon now on the attack. Oh, that's a wicked shot. Took a mean hop. Scanlon back with the rock. In 2019, Gannon played overtime 3 times, once to Mercyhurst, once to Salem, and once to McKendree. All were wins. And it's a close game, so anything is possible at this point. But this will be a stunner if this result holds. It is an errant pass. Will touch the end line. Smart move by Hollow just to let it go. But right now, Gannon seems a little discombobulated on offense. And the ball is turned over. On fake, skip shot and the bang. Josh Carlson with his first tally of the game. 3-goal lead for McKendree. And I think Shane Unger has seen enough yet again. He called timeout. And Gannon has won 7 of the 8 meetings in series history. The lone loss coming in the 2018 Mid-Atlantic Water Polo Conference West semifinals. Gannon had been undefeated in the season up to that point, finished that season 20-1. A 3rd place finish. McKendree went on to the MAWPC Championship. As that is going to result in a 2-meter in the corner. The far side. In the 2018 MAWPC Championship Tournament at Fordham, McKendree lost 16-6 to George Washington. 18-6 against Johns Hopkins, but picked up a 15-7 win against LaSalle. And that is a much-needed boost. That is a goal for Ethan Hamp, and I believe that's his first of the game. (9-7) now in favor of the team in the white caps. Hamp has at least 9 on the campaign. Gannon next weekend has a couple of games. I believe the tournament that Salem, I believe, prepares to host. Salem unable to participate this weekend, yet hosting this tournament, so thank you, Salem, for being able to keep this tournament up and running. Bearcats going right to left and white with a little bit of a stall. McKendree now leading by 2. Trying to avert the pressure. Next goal would make it 22 straight games with double figures in terms of offense, but Jacob Polo doesn't want that to happen. He wants to prevent it. He can't allow anything else past him. It's been a while since Gannon had gone on a 2-0 run in this game, the first quarter to be exact. A 2-meter though being awarded at the 1. Now at the point, into the flat, inside. Wow, that was really errant. If McKendree can keep the lead entering the 4th quarter, Colin Wishley has to really be careful of strategy. Don't want to buckle down. As you beat Gannon, you're feeling pretty good at yourself. Still have to take on Mount St. Mary's. Jason O'Donnell, freshman from Beaconsfield, Quebec, really tough to handle. Then Mercyhurst. You don't want to overthink, but that wasn't an overthinking situation for Nico Rodriguez. Number 10 gets his first, and that makes it 10-7. And for the 22nd consecutive game, McKendree has at least 10 goals. And for the 5th straight meeting, McKendree has double figures. And that is a great counter scored by Robert Bomanski. He has, I believe, 4 of the 8 goals. And a couple minutes ago in the 3rd, 10-8 McKendree over Gannon. So Gannon has won each of the previous 3 meetings, including last season's MAWPC-West title game, which was 15-14 in overtime. And Hollow now trying to strike down any potential score. But right now, Gannon really needs to get more. Nico Rodriguez looked a little puzzled, but able to recoup. Sending ahead. No whistle. It was 1 against 3. That's a really difficult situation to overcome if you're McKendree. Now, the Golden Knights again and back on the attack. Gannon will be on the power play. And we'll do the cross to the point. Unit 2 trying to bat it home. Not working this time. And now the reigning Rookie of the Year going to be tested again. Jacob Polo. And the 2-time reigning Conference Defensive Player of the Week for this season, Polo. Draws ordinary contact. Is to the right side now. Finks with the egg beater. Trying to punch it ahead. Set for the hole. And and a little bit too much oomph on the pass. And the player is missing his cap for McKendree. Gannon looking to get within one. Trailed by as many as 3 in this period. And how about Scanlon? Ori Scanlon. This is the 4th year of McKendree men's varsity water polo. And the seniors have matured. Started with Greg Emdy as the head coach, and Colleen Wishley took over the men's program in 2018. It will be thrown out. We'll have a reset. Boy, time is running short here in the 3rd. We'll be back in play. That will do it here for the 3rd period of play. 8 minutes away. McKendree on the cusp of ending the 9-game division winning streak for Gannon and the 28-game regular season win streak. The regular season game hasn't been dropped by Gannon since 2015. Can McKendree survive? The McKendree Bearcats and the Whitecaps lead it 10-8 over the Gannon Golden Knights of Erie, Pennsylvania, entering our final quarter of regulation here at Mylan Park. This is a 2-day tournament. We plan on having 2 games tomorrow, one at 10 a.m. Eastern, one at 1 p.m. Eastern on the CWPN network, Mount St. Mary's and McKendree. And then Mercyhurst and McKendree. Boy, McKendree with a win over Gannon would snap the Golden Knights' 28-game regular season division win streak, 9-game division win streak. Actually, scratch that, 12-game or 10-game division win streak. Yeah, 10-game division win streak. Won twice this year, so pardon. We won 8 games last year in the division. So they're trying to go for 12. So Gannon won its final game in 2018, then all 8 last year, 2 this year, yeah, that were counted in the league. So 11 straight division wins for Gannon, that's on the line. Golden Knights win the tap though. Good news is this game is close. So, you don't have to let it get away. In the process, Gannon gains a 6-on-5. There is some confusion. Did Nico Rodriguez interfere? I wonder if there's a player who had an injury, might be a little discombobulated. Health and safety is important. Getting close to the 2-meter area. Makes a dry pass, another one. Spins it to the side. John Vieira. Off the noggin. McKendree will take advantage. Haygood will give it back to Scanlon. 5 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third for Gannon. 3 in the first, 5 in the second, 2 in the third for McKendree, which trailed by 2 entering the second quarter. led 8-6 at the half. Hollow able to bat that away. Jacob Hollow, another close for comfort call. From the 1. And that will go over the net. Hollow has an important goal throw. Should Gannon lose this game and McKendree win the rest of its schedule, McKendree would be the 1 seed. 2 weekends from now at the MAWPC-West tournament in Erie. It's tentatively scheduled for February 27th and 28th. Hollow now. And there will be a power play opportunity for the Golden Knights. Gannon really needs to find one right now. And they do! They're within 1 now, the Knights are. That's Robert Bomanski. Well, he's been very important this one. He's got 5. It's 10-9. McKendree in white. About 5 to 6 minutes left in regulation. Shot clock is 30 seconds for possession. You can't milk the clock here if you're McKendree. It's a 1-goal difference. It was once 10-7 in the 3rd. So it's a 2-0 run for Gannon. Bomanski has scored 3 of the last 4 Gannon goals. 1 the 2nd, 1 the 3rd, and 1 the 4th. Now at the half distance area, 7 on the shot clock. Fires and Hollow puffing out his chest. 1-on-1. Scanlon needs to get back to his spot. And he can't. Gannon is back with a vengeance. 3-0 run. It's Ethan Hamp's second. And all of a sudden, we're knotted at 10 apiece. By the way, in the 2019 MAWPC-West Championship game, Gannon led by 3 entering the 4th quarter. McKendree tied it up on a 3-0 run. McKendree led by 1 after the first overtime period, but a 2-0 run in the last overtime session gave the Golden Knights the 15-14 overtime title win. Drago Marjanovic had 7 tallies in that game, that title game for the Golden Knights. Golden Knights looking to go ahead for the first time since leading 5-3 and 5-4 in the first half. Since 5-4 in the 2nd quarter. McKendree looking to get that lead back. If we happen to remain tied once the horn sounds, there'd be 2 3-minute periods. It was wide left and Hollow. We got it back. In case you're wondering how many balls each institution's required to have in a game, you need a minimum of 5 on hand. Now these balls are getting a lot of use right now. 10-10. Gannon trying to get its first lead since the 2nd quarter, and that won't count. And McKendree's going to call a timeout. Colleen Wishley calling a timeout there. McKendree has 2 left. Gannon has 1. No team is led by more than 3. McKendree, I believe, did lead 10-7 not terribly long ago in the 3rd quarter. 3 in the 1st, 5 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 0 in the 4th for McKendree, 5 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, 2 in the 3rd, 2 in the 4th for Gannon. I don't think that's going to count. However, there will be an exclusion foul called on Gannon. So the Bearcats on the power play. And a dry pass. Dunk it off. Move ahead. Fire. I think they're... There's a lot of confusion. It will be possession for Gannon. Under 4 minutes to play in regulation. Stopped in the field by Ori Scanlon. Scanlon now with a lengthy outlet. Already inside 6 meters. Back it up to the half distance line. Now the near side at 6 meters. By the way, goalies are allowed to cross the half distance line if they choose. Wow, that did not go as planned. Polo now with a quick outlet of his own, approaching 3 minutes to go, and what a steal! Open water with one player lurking. Now is on defense. That's a defensive gap, and beeps hollow. Nico Rodriguez makes the Gannon defense play with his second tally of the game. McKendree in white 11, Gannon in dark 10. And if that's the game winner, Shane Unger is going to be haunted with his team on that. Boy, that was a huge defensive gap. Gave a wide open lane. Looked like someone was coming on defense, then turned back. Hollow wasn't ready. 11 to 10. Now the play. Ball throw for Ori Scanlon. Well, the thing is, Scanlon seems to rush his flows. So they definitely want to get on attack. Maybe a motion for the Bearcats. Still in ordinary. And I don't think that counted. Otherwise, Michael Rojas would have given him a 2-goal lead. And it's a great takeaway for McKendree now, up a goal. 28-game regular season division win streak on the line for Gannon. And that gets off the shoulder of Hollow and through. Third goal of the game from number 12, Jackson Spencer. 12-10. McKendree. And you had a feeling that if McKendree would hang around the whole time, that maybe, just maybe, Gannon could potentially fall. Go inside the 2, back to the hole, and deposits to the right side. It's a goal for Marty Caverman. Haven't really heard him today. He's had 6 to 8 goals entering today's game. And it's 12-11. Rodriguez. Out to Haygood. Haygood getting defended by Squeglia. Note that there's an offensive foul called on McKendree. 12-11 Bearcats. The team at one point led by 3. Schmitzero. Set at the 2. Dry pass. will fire out of play. Scanlon will get the goal throw. This is the last game of the weekend for Gannon. McKendree has two tentatively scheduled tomorrow, which is February 14th, 2021. And a win here for Gannon would be an early Valentine's gift, trying to share the love. Looks like we have a stoppage. McKendree will get the ball back. This is the 16th straight game in which McKendree has scored 10 or more goals. Actually, the 16th straight division game, to be exact, with double figures. Blocked in the field. Not a smart play. Shane Unger will call his final timeout, which is the right call because you're down by 1 with 32 seconds remaining in the game. Next game up in the CWPA network is scheduled tomorrow, Sunday, February 14th, 2021, circumstances permitting, of course. Back here at Mylan Park would be Mount St. Mary's taking on McKendree. And even though Mount St. Mary's is on a 2-game win streak after a 17-10 win over Washington Jefferson earlier, you can't underestimate the Mount. If I'm not mistaken, could be the first time in MAWPC-West histories in which two female head coaches are going head-to-head in MAWPC-West action. Melissa Diacono, the head coach for Mount St. Mary's, will pound it. Stopped there by Scanlon. And Colleen Wishley will call a timeout. And 2 weekends from now, the MAWPC-West Championship Tournament is on tap if the circumstances permit at home in Aquatics Center in Erie. McKendree, the 2018 champ, Gannon won it last year by a goal over McKendree in overtime. You gotta give Colleen Wishley a lot of credit. This is the 4th season of McKendree, so this is the first true senior class playing. First official graduating class, all 4 years playing. Started in 2017 with Greg MD, who sadly passed away last Thursday. Oh, what a finish, and that should do it! How about that? Josh Carlson could have put the nail in the coffin for Gannon. And boy, the upset could be complete. That is out of play. And Scanlon will really need it. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? 28-game regular season division win streak is over for the first time since October 9th, 2015. Gannon falls in the MAWPC-West regular season game. Also, that is the end of an 11-game division win streak. Overall, the final score, McKendree in the white 13, Gannon in the dark 11. Gannon drops to 3-1 on the season, 2-1 in division play. McKendree 2-0 overall, and in the conference